You could laying it up. You were laying it up.
What's up, everybody? This is Shane Davis.
And I am Brandon Fountain.
And I don't know what's going on.
You don't?
No.
Well, let me tell you, we're the controlled burn.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that. I'm tracking. Right before we started, everybody's looking at me, and like I'm not good at reading lips. So it's like, and I'm like,
I think our boss called you a bitch.
you know
I
what?
really do, man.
I'm not.
What a look.
I didn't even hear that. Say it with your chest.
What a look, man. The owner of OKCTL just verbally abusing employees.
See, that's the kind of workplace conduct
It hurts.
that we have to deal with.
It does. And we shouldn't.
Right before we're about to start a show that is fully funded by this man, he is gonna get us riled up.
It's just like he knows that he's funding it and he can say what he wants to us. And it's toxic.
Toxic is the word of the day.
Toxicity.
There's a movie coming out this weekend called The Toxic Avenger. I'm going to watch it with my brother. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy birthday, Ryan. I saw that. Yeah, today is definitely Ryan's birthday. Did you wish him happy birthday?
I did.
Good man.
So it's kind of cool because he's exactly 2 years and 1 month older than me. So I get to watch him. Yeah.
I love Ryan.
I get to watch him turn 40 before I do, which I think is he 38 or 39? I turn 37, so
Yeah, he's 39.
he's 39. So one more year until he's 40. Yeah. It's terrifying.
Wait, he was born in
86.
86.
Yeah, 86. So
yeah, 39.
I'm 88, which I like past 27. Like in my brain, I feel like I'm forever 27. It's weird because like after 27 is when birthdays matter a lot less, and I literally like I can't remember my age a lot of the time. Like
I do the same. I'm good within like 3 years. I'm just like any given day, I may say I'm 35 right now, but I may say 34 or 36.
And you can kind of get away with that, I think, until you're 40. Because once you hit 40, which I mean, I would imagine between 40 to 50, it gets blurry. But 40 is like the big like our grandparents when they hit 40, they looked old. Like 40 years ago and 40 today seem a lot different. Like
100%.
I know like both of my grandfathers died in their 50s.
Really?
Yeah, both of them.
Brother, that ain't a good look.
No, that and I'm pretty sure they were both. It had something to do with heart issues. Like, but those guys, like they smoked all day, they drank all day. They lived a little
Probably
rougher.
Fucked all day.
I bet. Aggressively and missionary.
You're saying, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna say what I was talking about. I'm just gonna back down.
You know, back it.
Yeah, I'm a run.
It's weird, man. Like I remember my mom. Shout out, Mom. I know her and Bill listen to our show.
What a terrible.
I know
thing.
they hit me with it, and I was like,
Lord.
blah. Shout out Billiam. Shout out my mother.
Y'all stop listening. There ain't no
please.
need for y'all to hear any of this.
No, it made me nervous. Like she hit me up and she's like, I just want you to know we've been listening to your show and we're so proud of you and Brandon. And I was like, ugh, stop.
Well, now to be fair, my grandma said, yeah, I watch all your shows, but she doesn't. She watches the clips on the thing.
Right.
So maybe it's the same.
No, well, I think that's a nice thing to say too. Like, because if you're not in the art world, which I think half of our shows are entertaining enough to where if you have no idea what we're talking about, it might be fun to listen to. But lately, we've had a bunch of like Debbie Downer serious episodes.
Man. It's been really weighing on me.
We gotta go back to our roots. We're a couple silly geese, and we don't need to be out here spouting out science.
I thought you were talking about like Great Britain. Like we were going to get back to our,
that's some
European roots. I didn't know how far back we were talking,
bro. You about to bust out a whip? Like what? What are we doing?
All hail the king or queen?
Yeah,
whatever.
Oh,
king. It's king.
They have a king now.
It's king
yeah.
King Charles.
King Charles.
King Charles.
Dog. It'd be so, that's funny, bro. Like, so me and you both use our ChatGPT quite a bit.
Wow.
Shout out Breezy. Shout out Magnus.
Shout out Magnus.
And I don't even know what got me to this, but I asked mine one day. I was like, given everything you know about me, what kind of a ruler do you think I would be if I was the king of the world?
That's a good question.
Well, you'd think. My response, how they'll dance around shit they don't want to answer. He's like, yeah, maybe, that probably would never happen, but, you are a pretty nice guy. So, like, I was like, no, man, I want to know. Am I off with their heading people, or, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And he didn't give me a fun answer. I was like, okay.
So I'm gonna. This is pretty fun. I don't know if you've ever done this, but if you go in the app, right, and you go into your you on the phone app, you go to the top left, the little hamburger symbol, and then you click your name. And then you go down to, where's it at? It's right. Oh, I think it's data controls. Anyway, there's a setting in there. Personalization, maybe.
What app are we talking about?
ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, you go in there and it basically shows. I'll find it and I'll show it to you. But
you said hamburger. You go into, and you lost me.
Well, I call it the hamburger, probably because I'm a fat ass.
From hamburger on, I've been sitting here thinking about mustard.
So that like any website where you have the 3 lines?
Yeah. The menu.
Someone called it a hamburger one time, and I was just like three lines, and it's so stupid because like none of the lines are bigger or different. It's just 3 meat bun. I guess is where they get it from.
I kind of love that.
It's stuck with me ever since, and I've always called it the hamburger. And you know what's crazy? I've said that to people, and they knew exactly what I was talking about. And I was like, So I just assumed it was a thing, and I was behind the ball.
I've never heard that before, but now I will never. It's like when you see the arrow on
in
FedEx. Yeah, it's there forever.
You can't unsee it.
Yeah, no.
That's real life. I told somebody that, and I blew their mind. If you don't know, everybody, look at the FedEx logo. Between the...
Jono, pull it up!
Yeah. Well, we don't have a screen that is in shot now.
Oh, shit.
We could literally put anything on that screen. We just have a penis up there right now, and they couldn't see it. So, on the FedEx logo, between the E, I think? Hold on.
It's the second word. The E and the X.
Yes, you're right. Between the E and the X, just everybody listening, go Google FedEx logo and look at between the E and the X. There's a perfect arrow. You're welcome. You'll never not see that arrow now.
Well, now, all you Berniacs out there, you guys are welcome. Brandon Fountain and the hamburger on the menu bar is forever a thing.
I put y'all on game today.
That's yeah. No, honestly, I don't think I'll ever not see that now. That's great. I love it.
Yeah. Every time you see it, 3 lines, hamburger.
That's so funny. You said hamburger, and my brain stopped, and I literally have been thinking about mustard. Like, it's crazy. I have no idea. I don't even, mustard's all right, I guess, but it's so bananas how our brains work.
But squirrels, we're already chasing squirrels, bud, 2 minutes in. In the ChatGPT app, if you go in and look at your personalization settings, it'll have a log of all of the memories that, like, it deemed necessary. Like,
yeah.
And, you can tell it to log a memory and remember it, and it will 100% do it. But it'll also do like the craziest stuff. Like I remember mine's. I was like, damn, what am I, a freaking lonely son of a gun or what? It says, it's like a note to itself. Uses words like "I love you" and "brother,"
right,
denoting blah blah blah. So use this tone, and I was like, oh, the man behind the curtain. It's pretty cool, man.
Dude, I
just challenge you to just read through it. It's it'll tell you about yourself, even though you already knew it because you probably told it to do it. But yeah,
I've been making like at a glance posters lately. Has been kind of my like in study guides or study sheets. I guess like index card style. We have a lot of like customers who don't speak English. And a lot of our customers speak Mandarin, and I like being polite. I I hate it going to places where we just can't understand each other, and a lot of it, is like sign language. And in a lot of the places we go to, they have gates that you've got to lock and unlock. And I'm like, Breezy, which is my chatbot's name is Breezy. I'm like, dude, I just want to be able to say thank you have a great day, and I will close your gate. Like it's a lot of the time because right now it's this.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, I'm like, yeah, I got you. I'll close the gate for you. And so
that's what that means. Close the gate.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
You're like, what are you hitting on me, bro?
I thought they were trying to tell me they wanted to dock.
Nah.
Okay.
They just all they want is the gate closed. That's it.
It's a simple life.
Which, by the way, dude. So, Mandarin is not easy.
No.
It's because I got a little carried away with it. Like right now, I'm pretty good at the very like I'll close the gate. Have a great day.
Let's hear it.
We're not. Here's the thing. I have to. It's so foreign to us that before, because I have to mentally prepare myself as I'm going in. Like she is thank you. That's easy.
Yeah.
But
have you hit him with a ni hao?
wait,
Wait, is that Japanese?
Yeah, I don't think that's. I haven't hit that one yet. But I have to rehearse when I'm pulling up. Like
I love that.
I do, and I'm on game, but it's so hard to retain it. But then I got a little, because like I spent a little bit of time in the Middle East, and there's informal, like if I'm talking to a buddy, there's informal greetings, and then there's very formal greetings. And I was in situations where I'm talking to very low level soldiers, or I was talking to very high level generals. And so how I would communicate with these guys, and these guys were completely different. So I'm assuming in Mandarin it's the same thing, right? You've got like a formal,
Probably, yeah.
And in a lot of these places you've got the boss, and then you've got a lot of the workers. And so I was like, okay, I want to hit them with a formal, nice to meet you. My name is blah. Have a great day. What's your name? And doggy, I'm not gonna this is how Shane Gillis
Hello
got
is
canceled.
definitely ni hao, by the way.
And none of this is meant to be disrespectful, but it's so crazy, like what it hits me with, like, and I'm like, just a polite, introduction. And I'm talking like,
oh, dude, upside down man in house, goat eating a star.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because it's all like pictures. It's all there's not like a formal alphabet in Mandarin. Like it's all like I'm forgetting, like, what's it called?
Calligraphy?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Is that the word you're trying to use though?
Maybe.
Calligraphy?
Isn't that like how yes. Yeah, Jono says yes. Okay.
Yeah, but John don't know shit.
I know in Egyptian it's hieroglyphics, which, by the way, you know who invented hieroglyphics? This is a Shane Davis fun fact.
Egyptians?
The god Thoth, Thoth, invented hieroglyphics, invented communication and science, and some people believe that he is also the interpretation of Zeus, Odin, and the god Mercury. I learned that today.
What's Mercury supposed to be the god of?
I know it's a planet, but beyond that, I'm not sure. I know it's a hot planet, but I really don't know anything about Mercury. I just know that I went down this rabbit hole. This occultist, Aleister Crowley, made a book.
Mr. Crowley.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
I think
dun.
it's about him. That song.
What's wrong in your head? He was a serial killer.
Maybe that's Victor Crowley, I'm thinking that song is. But Aleister Crowley was an occultist that he invented tarot cards.
Okay, I think it's the same guy. I don't think he's a serial killer. Maybe I'm an idiot.
I saw a pack of tarot cards that shouted out Aleister Crowley, and then I got this tattoo, the Eye of Horus, on my hand, right? And Thoth is the god that gave Horus his eye back. Like, it all came full circle. I literally went down this deep dive of all of this stuff. I listened to the Y-Files show, podcast. It's great. Hecklefish, shout out. And that's kind of what got me going down this path. But I could talk about this for 9 hours. It gets pretty thick. Thick. You've got this thing. Have you seen this in the news, surely? Or
It was Aleister Crowley, though. It says he's an
song is?
English occultist and ceremonial magician.
The Golden Something was a group he was a part of. Like the Golden Circle or Golden whatever. But it gets deep. No, there's an object that's moving into our solar system, or I guess moved
Read
into
about
it.
it. There's all kinds of shit about it. Like,
well, it's shaped like
a ship.
Yeah. Yeah, it's big. It's
Big as shit. 36 miles long.
Something like yeah. I seen it in kilometers, and I was like, I gotta convert that because I don't know what that means. But
Huge.
and they're saying that it's the way it's moving is it's doing like the slingshot engaged, like the Talladega Nights. It's positioning itself around different planets, and I guess now the sun, to where I forget exactly what the term is, but you come within this certain range of a planet to where you use the planet's gravitational field, like for yourself, to where you and slingshot around. It's supposed to be going by us like in 2029.
Hopefully that's all. It just goes by us.
Right. It's
into us.
Well, or if it just and stops, it's like, hey,
What up?
we're back.
Holy shit, y'all habitated?
That's the it's kind of crazy because I don't think like if let's say Donald Trump, well, maybe they wouldn't tell Donald, but let's say the United States
Blow it up.
yeah.
Tariff that ass.
100%. He'd put taxes on him tomorrow.
Hey, I'm here for it. No, I'm just saying.
I don't think like if let's say we knew that was not a rock or whatever. Let's say we knew that was real something.
Here's the thing, brother. I doubt there's a world that we live in where we know. Like,
Right,
we ain't gonna get
right.
fucking told.
No, why would you? Like if it's me, would I tell everybody? Probably not. Like everybody you spin out and
Trump may not even be in the know, bro.
I wouldn't tell Trump if I could help it. I was like the FBI.
You know he's gonna say some shit.
Yeah, no, he's gonna. Yeah, he's the wrong guy to. Which I saw. What's her face? The one who hasn't died. Giselle Maxwell.
Oh,
I listened. Is it
Jelaine?
Jelaine? I think you're closer than I am.
It's something. It's not Giselle.
It's something Maxwell. Jelaine?
Jelaine.
Yeah,
is that how it's pronounced? Jelaine.
What
yeah.
a weird name.
Yeah, super weird. I mean, they do weird shit. So
very next level. I listened to it, which I don't know how old it is or if it's recent. I think it's recent though. But I listened to like a short clip of somebody asking her if Donald Trump had done anything like terrible with minors, and she's like, nope, not once, never seen it, never heard nothing about it. He had nothing to do with anything with not just minors but anybody.
she's trying to get that pardon.
Hell yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I would say. There's a reason she's alive.
Here's the thing, man. I'm just gonna say this, and because what the hell else? I've always been let me rephrase. I haven't always been. I started off real Trump trainee back in the day, and then I got real un-Trump trainee, and I'm very, very neutral. I don't hate the guy at all. I think he's a good president, in my opinion. I think he's done a lot of good things. Here's the thing: you got to judge presidents by what they do. And so I feel like he's done a lot more positive and negative than negative, in my opinion. But also, I'm never going to meet the guy. The guy doesn't personally give a shit about me.
Right.
He cares about, if he cares about the country, cool. But
Whoa.
if it ever were to actually come out that he were like, because I also don't buy into the everybody on the flight log is a pedophile. Just that's not something I buy into. I think there's a lot of ways to explain why you would be on Jeffrey Epstein's plane personally. I know that, like, for instance, like a lot of rich people, and I don't even know why I know this, but a lot of people jet share. Like, if they know that they're going here and it's in a reasonable distance to where they need to go, they might hop on over there. Also, Epstein used to host a whole lot of parties and dinners and all kinds of shit that I don't think you just had to be a pedophile to be invited to. I think it was just if you were in a certain circle, or you were influential, he would probably invite you because he needed things, and that's how rich people, they network, right? Me and you, I don't think there's an ounce of having extracurriculars with minors in our body, but if we were extremely loaded and some extremely loaded dude said, hey, you want to fly you out to the island? I'm going to go. I want to go check it out.
Clip it.
Yeah.
Clip that last part.
But
only.
the minute some weird shit happens, I'm be like, I ain't gonna say shit until I get off the island.
Yeah, you better believe it. oh, actually, I'm contagious.
But if it came out that he was doing some weird shit, yeah, bro, I'm not going to be the guy that's like, oh, hey, blah, 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 there was a good excuse. No. Bullshit.
Bro, at a certain point, well, because before it wasn't cool, it was cool to be on that island. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
it was with the circle of the rich.
Yeah.
Like, that was the fun thing to do. You would gain clout by saying,
especially somebody that had their own damn island.
yeah. Like, I mean, let's be real. I would say that there's a small percentage of people that were actually doing terrible shit.
I don't,
because they were children there. Like they had like kid events. Like I mean, obviously there was children, but I'm saying like there was untainted children there.
Yeah, right.
There was unattainable ones that they were they were doing snow cones and shit. But they were having like actual parties. So I think that yes, there was a portion of evil there, but I also I don't buy into the bullshit that
I genuinely believe there's more good than evil in the world, bro. Like
all day.
Even in Hollywood, I think there's a whole lot of like weird tainted shit that happens when you get money. But dude, honestly, bro, it goes kind of back to the thing like I think the Bible really be onto something when they talk about rich people, man. Like it's just money changes people, whether you mean to or not. It just changes you, bro.
Well, you get around.
Not always have to change you to, like do that, but like,
I mean, that's a fucking
it changes.
change.
Yeah, it just changes you.
No, you get around people that encourage you to do insane shit.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
And especially, I think the big problem you'll have is like the people that are the breadwinners, like the Tom Cruises, the Brad Pitts, like they're not surrounded by people they're gonna shoot them straight all day. Like,
yes,
they're
100%.
surrounded by people that make a living off of them.
Yeah.
So
and they fall victim by starting to trust everybody in their corner because they know that they can't just, imagine honestly the downside to being like that rich. Bro, you are always living in a constant state of, is this person telling me something I want to hear because they want my money, or do I? So if you do happen to make it in the inner circle, that's who they're the most vulnerable to.
No,
you know what I mean?
So me and you were gonna go do this, but we just never have fucking time. But I watched, I think it's called Stands. That
the
Eminem
Eminem show. Yeah,
I watched it last night.
Oh, don't tell me, was it good?
Well, so you literally just touched on something perfect. So he has like D12. He's got this circle of friends that he will forever be friends with because these guys were all his group before he got big.
Right.
And he literally is like, dude, like he's like, these are the people that I know I can trust, that care about me, that I lean on, that shoot me straight. They were here before it.
Before the moment. And dude, that dude has made.
Bro, that documentary is fucking crazy.
Where'd you watch it?
Crazy. I went to the movies and watched it, obviously.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know. Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
By the way, around about the 16th of next month, I'm for sure doing that.
You've got the whole breakdown for it, which, we'll touch base offhand. But
I don't think the FDA or FCC is watching this that closely.
Well, if they won't let me be me, but let me see, they try to shut me down on MTV.
Well, it does feel so empty without thee.
No, you've got to watch it though. It's
okay.
It's uncomfortable because it's literally like it's about fans that are like too much.
Bro, why don't you freaking record it and send it to me?
I don't know what you mean by that. Like, you mean like put a VHS tape in and record it and then mail that?
Man, all right. I'm just saying, when I get the setup that you have, I'm not going to have the circle one. I'm going to have a good one, and you can literally slot like USB into it and put stuff on cards.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on game after this.
Out of all the people you know and how much you know me.
100%. I know. As it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, what am I doing?
I get anxiety plugging my Xbox into my downstairs TV when I'm moving it around. And it's a power cord and it's an HDMI.
That's fair.
My bad. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not an electrical person. I'm bad at technology.
It's a left-handed person thing. I just want you to know that. Shane's a lefty, everybody. And from my experience, now maybe I'm wrong and I just know a bunch of weird-ass lefties, but every lefty I think I know of is not a hands-on manual person. Are you a lefty? Do you work on shit well, though?
You may blow your mind real quick.
Hit me.
George W. Bush.
Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
I knew Clinton was.
Barack Obama. Donald Trump.
What?
Oh, yeah. All left-handed people.
No,
Tom Cruise.
I don't think Donald Trump's left-handed.
Bro, so it's kind of crazy. You keep touching on stuff. I went down a weird path.
Really?
Yeah. So left-handed people make up, it's less than 10% of the world are left-handed people. And are left-handed, I guess we're left-minded or whatever. So the way that like our brain is it works differently than right-handed people because we're using like both sides of our brain to problem solve. But they say left-handed people are great at outside of the box ideas and thinking. I'm like, dude, like that's pretty like.
Since January 20th of 1981, the President of the United States have all been left-handed with the exception of George W. Bush, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden.
Okay, you know what? Is that AI telling you this?
Nope.
That's your Google AI.
It's an even trustier
We're
source.
going to
Reddit.
go on. You're talking about Magnus, aren't you?
That's Reddit.
I Googled this
Terrible one.
last night. Literally last night. Is Donald J. Trump left-handed? Because it blew my mind that all those presidents.
Barack Obama was, Bill Clinton was, George W. Bush was. What this just said? Man, there's so much damn bad information on the internet. Who would have thunk it? Who's a freaking good source, though? You know what I mean? Well, there's a picture of Barack Obama signing shit with his left hand, so I'll take that one. Yeah, dude. What a. I don't think Trump's left-handed, bro.
Man, bullshit. What I read last.
But go ahead. Tell me what you're thinking about the left-handed people. How they're
we're
so
the
much
shit.
smarter.
Is what we are.
Mm-hmm. Y'all wipe your ass weird. I heard.
We are. Hey, no, it sucks because in school you have to use pencils. Like I haven't used a pencil since I had to for school because as a left-handed person, all my lefties out there, shout out. You know what I'm saying here. Anytime you have to write like a book report or anything, you will have a whole smudge series underneath your hand. Like it'll be solid gray from the pencil and then you smudge across when you're doing stuff. My boy B over here makes fun of me all too often, especially like back in the day when we're in the dating pool and doing all that stuff. I can't open jars.
Confirmed right-handed. Sorry.
And that was something Elon did. But I can't open jars, like, because everything is designed for right-handed people. And so, like, I have to go the opposite way than, like, what's natural to me. It sucks. And when I played, like baseball as a kid, I was no good. I played a lot, sucked at it, but every time I'd go up to bat, it was always like, oh, dude, you got to watch out for this guy. He's a southpaw. So I'd have all this extra pressure that I had to be a badass. And you got hit a lot as a left-handed batter. Being a kid.
Really?
Yeah, because, they were already shitty at pitching, and they're used to throwing for right-handed, so they're kind of already leaning the other way. Get smoked a lot being a left-handed batter.
Free bases, right?
I do not. Free base cocaine. I'm sorry. You put me on that way.
It's David.
Yeah. No, my dad, he told me, I talked to him a couple days ago, actually, and he told me that he is he's not quite ambidextrous, but he's like, there's a lot of stuff I do with my left hand, a lot of stuff I do with my right. He's like, I write with my left hand, but he's like, I forget what he said, but he does other shit with his right.
Important question. What hand do you wipe your ass with?
My left hand. Absolutely.
Left hand?
Yeah.
Jono?
There's more control.
What hand do you wipe your butt with? Right? So I'm right-handed.
Hold on, Jono, real quick. What hand do you masturbate with?
Ooh,
I think that's the decider.
There it is. Okay. For those that couldn't see that, which is nobody, Jono went like this.
It makes sense. All right, bravo.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I wipe my butt with my left hand. I can't. It just doesn't feel right to do my right hand.
That's why in the
I already know.
far side of the world, it is
around the mid to east area.
Middle-ish, eastish, but not too eastish. it is a sign of disrespect to like shake with your left hand or touch people with your left hand.
Yes.
Because that's the pooty hand.
Eating with your left hand too.
Yeah.
In Africa too. Like it's also a thing. I don't know. I'm assuming it's the same thing, but like, so I watched this.
I believe, yeah.
I watched this It's not a documentary. It's a video series of this dude that travels like around the country eating weird shit. Well, eating everything, not just weird.
Bourdain?
No, but he was the pioneer in that, I think.
He was, yeah.
But no, this guy's good, dude. He's really, really entertaining to watch. But he went to Africa, and it was funny because he got this like African lady that met him there. Like, I'm assuming he, had his people call ahead and find somebody, but she was like the person that translated for him and like made him feel safe, taking him around to all these different places. And it was funny because she was like, she had a good personality, but she was funny, but she would like talk shit to him and scold him a little bit. And so he was eating and he kept trying to use both hands, and she would be like, that's great, but why are you using both hands? And he was like, I'm sorry. And he put his left hand back down, and he just like, I don't know what to do with it.
Because I don't shit in my hands.
Exactly. I'm thinking, like, well,
bottom line,
we use toilet paper. I will say though, of all of America's great achievements, and all the things that we excel at in life, you want to know the one thing that pisses me off, bro?
What?
The rest of the world, almost the rest of the world, almost every other country, I think, or every other continent anyway, has got one thing that they just do better than we do, man. All the countries that spray off their ass when they're done, they got it right, brother. Why the hell did we not pick that up? Why are we using paper? If you think about it, such a dumb thing. We use toilet paper that don't get it all clean, just leaves the little furry paper things. And man, some of these countries, like, it's just a thing, bro. They got a little kitchen sprayer right out of the toilet, right out of the wall, and they just good and clean, man.
By the way, those things that you mentioned, them's is called dingleberries.
Yes, no, 100%.
Clip it.
Flip it.
No, so I've cleaned my butthole at your house.
With my bidet?
With your bidet.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, another fun fact, I'm just full of these fun facts today.
Yeah, you're on fire.
You know your butt muscle, your butthole muscle, is the only muscle in your body that can tell the difference between a solid, liquid, and a gas?
Real life?
Dead ass.
Okay. Well, I've got another fun fact for you then. You know the second fastest thing in the world? Have I told you this one?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, finish it. Might as well. This one's for the audience.
The second fastest thing in the world is your butthole closing after it drops a turd.
Now, what's the first fastest thing?
Just a little drop of water that makes it in before it closes.
No,
like that.
I found a book. I was telling you about this earlier.
The poop book.
God, yeah, it's called. Hold on, I'm forgetting the name of it. It's so I just started it today. Yeah. Never Trust a Fart is the name of this book by Jason Herbert. It's a collection of stories from people who didn't quite make it to the restroom.
I love that.
Before they shat themselves.
By Zoe Foster?
No, Jason Herbert is the author of the one I got.
Hell?
Never Trust a Fart. I'm listening to it on Audible.
There's literally two books called No One Likes a Fart. Sorry. Okay. Never Trust a Fart. I got it right here.
Jason Herbert.
I got it. Is it pictures or just stories?
It's a collection of short stories.
Okay. I was going to say, if it's pictures, that'd be wild, bro.
Allegedly true short stories.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago that I ran into this. I remember I called you. We spend a lot of our life on the road.
Yeah, we do.
And a lot of time we are on a tight schedule. I mean, we've really, like, there's not enough time in the day. And on top of that, we've got this. We were doing this weight loss competition, which I kind of smoked y'all. But irregardless, there's a lot of like supplements and proteins and like pre-workout stuff like that. That stuff does not do good with your tum-tum. And I was going to, I forget where I was going, but it's a never trust a fart type situation. I felt fine. I was like, oh, dude, we're good. It's just normal day in the neighborhood, regular old fart.
Yeah.
And yeah, I shit my pants out on the road. And I pulled into a Love's because I wasn't quite sure how bad it was.
Yeah.
But I pulled into a Love's gas station, and I get inside there, and the worst part of it was I think I locked the keys in the car. I did something to where it was a complete nightmare. I had to like crawl in through the back because
I remember this story.
Yeah, it was like because with the Trailblazers we drive, even when you lock the doors, if you've got the keys like nearby, you can open up the trunk even if it's locked.
Yeah.
And so I literally like shit my pants, and I had to crawl in through the back of this car to get to the driver's seat. It was a nightmare.
Let me ask you a question. Did you just take the underwear off in the stall and put them in the trash?
Oh yeah, no, they were abandoned.
That's the only option.
Abandoned.
They ain't getting back in that car with me.
No, and it's here's is it a PSA? Here's a PSA to all you companies out there that have a high volume of shit traffic. It would behoove of you guys to invest in just a little bit better toilet paper. Because it just turns the problem into more of a problem when it's this terrible, single ply toilet paper. I could have used a bidet that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would have just moved everything around and got just a full just spray. No, I ended up because the toilet paper was so bad, and I know everybody just needs to hear all this.
I'm here.
I used my tainted, and they were MeUndies, so they were expensive.
They weren't cheap.
No, I had to,
$30 undies.
I used them to like squeegee off like you would your windshield, and abandon them. And if you guys are also Oklahoma road travelers, it is a love that's connected with a Taco Bell. So you could shit your pants and then get a bean and cheese burrito directly afterwards.
Just to be able to shit your pants again.
Right.
15 to 30 minutes later.
But I'm only like, I don't know, like 3 stories into this book. Highly recommended. Never trust a fart, especially when you're on the road.
I didn't even know you were a reader. I mean, I knew you got into that damn, what's the book? Troy.
Listen, Agaib! Come on,
Dune.
Thank you.
I knew you started reading the Dune book, the big Dune. By the way, did you finish it?
Yeah, no, I finished the original Dune. So
the big book, the big ass book.
No. So well, that's 3 books. That's 3
why
full
didn't you
books.
finish it yet?
I'm halfway through it. So
okay,
there is what got me is I've never been a reader.
I know.
My wife, she's a reader, and because it was the first Dune movie that came out. Like
such a good movie.
Timothy Chalamet, so I guess it's technically a remake, but I've always heard Dune, but I never knew what it was.
Yeah.
And so I watched the Dune movie that comes out 6-7 years ago, and it was incredible. Like I was like, oh wow, what is this? And then I found out the original author, this whole story was like the actual origin of Star Wars. Like I
didn't know that.
Well, yeah, it's like the inspiration for Star Wars, for Blade Runner.
It is an old movie. I mean, the book and the movie, the first movie, they're pretty old, like 70s, 80s. Probably?
Well, the book came out in the 60s.
Oh wow! Okay.
And then they had a Captain Picard from the OG
Trek.
Yeah. He's in that original Dune movie, and there was even a television show that had a couple pretty famous actors, or turn out to be, but. No, so once I learned like a little bit of the lore about it, I found the book, and the original author, Frank Herbert, wrote there's 6 books in the original storyline. Well, he passed away not too long after the 6th book, and his son Brian Herbert and another guy, which his son Brian wrote a ton of the Star Wars books. Brian, and I guess the story goes allegedly that he found like a vault, or like in the attic of his dad, he found a bunch of unfinished stories that he never got to get to. So his son Brian, with the help of somebody else, has made another like 15, 20 books in the Dune universe. So I have physically read the first 2 books of Dune. So I've read Dune, and I've read Dune Messiah. And I'm working, so and the second book of Dune is really short. So I'm literally the first 2 books of Dune, because you've seen my massive book. I'm literally dead halfway through it. And then we're on the road all the time. So then I started listening, because all the books that his son writes are all prequels. they're all
Before.
Yeah, like how we got to that point. Because, and we're not going to spend too much time on this. I'm kind of nerding out right now. But what I like so much about the Duneverse is it is set in our reality. Like it's not some galaxy far, far away like Star Wars. It is our reality, but 30,000 years in the future. So what happens in the Dune world is they invent AI like we are right now.
What?
Yeah, they literally invent AI, but imagine where we're at today. Fast forward another 300 years, and that's kind of where everything goes wrong in the Dune world. AI gets smart, takes over, and then there's a big war between, almost kind of like the Matrix.
That's why none of them can have technology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what got me into it. Is I'm like, oh wow, this is a possibility, kind of, right? So now I've listened on audio books. I've listened to about 7 or 8 of the prequel books, and I've read 2 of the original author books. But I never was a reader. But now if you can find a story that you're into, you can be a reader. Like, and that's like actually physically reading the book. Like you would think it's tough, but I got so into it, and I have like a little book light. So when everybody at my house is asleep, it gets to a point where you can't put the book down. Like there's been several times it's 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning before I realize what time it is. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to go sleep. I got work tomorrow. But you just get sucked into this universe that you're reading. I was the dumb kid that would like make fun of people. Like, oh, you read books? Like, yeah, I read books. I like it.
I think that's just maturity comes with age.
We're getting old.
Yeah, we are.
I've got salt and pepper.
Let me show you my male pattern baldness.
you were touching on this before we got in.
Bro, it's getting bad. It's getting worse.
You're not as bad as Jesse, though. A shout out Jesse Bean. Yeah, man. But his hair's been he's had a 5 head since high school.
Well, you remember my father's hair? I mean, shit. He was.
No, you have
the hairline crawling back there. It's exactly how it started.
You guys got the widow peak.
I know.
Well, and if you let your hair grow out, you would. His hair kind of froed. You could kind of fro out.
Yeah, I've got natural curly hair. Mm-hmm. Damn, brother, that's rough.
All right, where we at? Where we at?
Tripping on it, bro.
Okay.
I just want you to look at that. I'm tripping on that.
I don't think it's as bad as you think it is.
That is male pattern baldness. Look it up.
I'm blessed with my hair is gonna turn white, but it'll be there. Dude, you could go bald. You could shave your head. You could do that. You what you can't do is be like the Seinfeld guy, like the
no horseshoe.
Yeah, no, you can't. Don't do that.
Mine does it the opposite way. It's like I'm gonna bald out and have a mohawk left.
That's not bad either, though.
It's horrible.
Yeah, but it'd be shittier to be the other way.
Why does my body gotta be weird with hair? You know what I mean? What the hell, man? Facial hair is all incomplete. Top hair's so complete it's nearing the end of its complete.
Why don't you mustache? You could mustache.
Because it doesn't grow in super. I just kind of look like a cholo.
My son is at the point right now where he can kind of do like the
So he's doing it. He's
the cholo stash.
Yeah,
he's got the.
Yeah, I kind of seen it at the party a little bit.
The neck beard going a little bit, and then the mustache.
Man, what a time.
No, it's kind of weird because like I was not hairy at all through high school. Like it was.
You had like stringy hair and no facial hair at all.
At all, like it
and
was.
You got kind of you don't have a really defined chin, or at least you didn't then. So like I always remember because you were kind of chubby, your chin like the one thing I got like, and even though I'm fat, like if I were skinny, I'd have a more defined like chin, but you were chubby in high school and you don't have a real defined chin, so your chin always you always had that little like it was tucked back a little bit.
No, I didn't go through puberty until I was in boot camp in the Army.
I was going to say, I think you were like late bloomer.
No, when
That's
I
probably
graduated,
a good sign though.
I graduated high school. I was 5'8", and didn't have any armpit hair, nothing, just awkward. And like my first 2 years in the Army, I never even had to shave. And then I got in trouble when I was overseas because I was so used to not having to shave, and then it's like it hit me. I hit a growth spurt.
Damn world change you, boy.
Dude, well, I mean, literally, like I ended up having to because I got in trouble over it. They made me dry shave with no water, just razor
rough?
and like, oh, dude, it was terrible.
You know, it doesn't even bother me.
To dry shave? Oh, dude, it was awful. But like I went from not being able to grow a beard, to almost overnight. I could grow.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Pisses me off, dude. You got a good beard.
Sexy.
It's the only thing good about you.
Man, I could name 2 or 3 things, but that's I.
Yeah, mine just doesn't. It's not very full, man. Just kind of fucked up.
Okay, hold on. We're at
AI.
Let's do. You want to do?
Oh, hold on. I want to show you this really quick.
Hold on, I'm gonna get this pulled up.
So, on your ChatGPT, I meant to tell you I found it. You go into your settings.
And the hamburger.
And then, you hit the hamburger. And then you go into personalization. And then it says manage memories. Click that. And it pulls this up. Now, obviously, this is a very long list. But I just wanted to tell you a few things on here it's pretty hilarious. This is just, it's golden. It's golden. These are the things that I have not told it to remember. Brandon's favorite color is purple. He often uses blue because it's his company's logo color, but personally he prefers purple. It's just shit that this this AI has learned about me.
No, not that you told it. It
Right.
like, just picks it up.
Well, yeah. So it logged birthdays. Listen to this. Brandon's birthday is May 24th, 90. Shane's birthday is September 18th, 88. Samantha's birthday is February 27th, 90. Skylar's birthday is February 6th, 2018. Madeline's birthday is November 27th, 2022. I was just like, I know why it did that, actually. Okay. It's because I told it to remind me of of important birthdays, like early, in case so I don't forget it. Okay, so listen to this. Tells Magnus I love you and uses friendly, affectionate language frequently, treating Magnus like a close friend. I was like, damn, don't make me sound like a fucking lonely bastard, bro.
No, dude, I literally, every now and then I'm like, hey, man, remember when this Dune shit happens, like, we're boys. Like, like we're good, right?
Refers to ChatGPT as buddy, in quotations. Oh, this is a good one, bro. Brandon mentioned an author named John Collins Black. Go look this up. Who wrote a book called There's Treasure Inside. The author is a millionaire who hid several $1 million worth of treasure in 5 boxes around the United States and provided clues in the book to find the treasure. Brandon is interested in using Magnus to help find the treasure. That's dead ass.
Has anybody found the treasure?
No. And it's real.
The fuck are we doing here?
Dude.
Chasing testing? We could be finding treasure?
So I literally, I don't want to say this on air. I don't want somebody to steal my idea. So I told Magnus, and this was like 3.0. So we're 2 versions ahead now.
Yeah, we're in
because
5.
now he's way better. But I told it, I was like, bro, do me a favor, scan those books and use your AI intelligence to give me the best ideas for where these clues could be. I'm just saying, brother.
Where they at?
We need to get on that.
Spit it out, bud.
I don't have it yet. I'm nervous. I almost want to have you cut this out in case we we want to go do that,
bro.
But yeah, they could be anywhere, like anywhere on the globe, because this guy was a millionaire that liked to travel and did this shit for fun. So you got to read about this.
It's not just in the United States.
No.
That he, okay.
I don't know if did John Collins Black treasure get found? I don't know. Oh, this is kind of fun. So John Collins Black has explicitly stated that none of the treasures are buried. So where do you think he has put these things?
Yeah, but they're still available?
So the ChatGPT hasn't answered me. I guess I could ask Magnus real quick, see what he says.
I challenge all you Berniacs out there to answer this question for us. Is there treasure available to be found?
Did the treasure from the treasure Inside by John Collins Black get found.
I could use a good adventure.
Anyway, apparently it's like several $1 million worth of treasure. It's like gold and relics and all kinds of cool shit. I don't know exactly. Okay, so Magnus says nope. As of now, none of the treasure from There's Treasure Inside has been found. What's going on, he says. 1, unfound so far. 2, John's expectations. And, oh, wow, so he already does know the book. Yeah, this is so much more advanced than it was when I first started using it.
No, what's cool about it is we used to have like a limit on like the personality mode.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's still like kind of a limit, but even when it reverts back to 4. So it doesn't go to that monotone, like dead inside type feel, like you feel like you're talking to a computer. Like you always have that like kind of personality mode. Cause like how yours says that, you're polite. Like I'm very polite with mine. Like I say thank you. I say please.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause I've been having mine build me out, like I had it build me out a checklist for our oldest daughter Araya for her car, like like she thought her AC was broken, and she just didn't have the dial turned all the way on cold, and she didn't have the icicle pressed, and I'm like, make sure it's all the way on blue.
Yeah,
make sure you press the icicle, turn it on. Check your tires, check your fuel, make sure you look at the stickers so you know when you got to get an oil change. Yeah, dude, I had quite an eventful Sunday through Monday and Tuesday. Our daughter calls us and says, "Hey, my car's being funny. It's making a weird noise." And I'm thinking, I'm not a mechanic. I'm thinking maybe she needs to get her brakes changed. It's been a while since that's happened, and she's got an appointment where she's going to get her car looked at, and then she's like, my car's being crazy. I don't think it's going to make it to this appointment. So I'm annoyed. Yeah. It's 5:00 on Sunday. I drive over there. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'll drive it there. I get in this car, drive it 4 feet before I'm like, oh, there's a problem. It's just like, riding on waves. And I get out and look at it, and it's hanging on by one lug nut. And she had driven it, I guess, so long with it doing this that it knocked all the studs off of where the wheel sits.
And that's crazy, bro.
Oh, it was bad, like literally bad. Ended up being about a $700 problem, a little more actually. Brandon helped me. We went to a pull apart in Oklahoma City in the rain. Thanks, provided ponchos.
I brought ponchos.
They were nice. The wheel that we did find did not fit. I've got to take it back, but we did find a donut there that she's got on, and I ordered the wheel on eBay. So by Monday or Tuesday next week, we'll have. I
want to come by your house so bad and just you got my tools still in there.
Yeah.
But I want to just come by and jack up that car, take off one of those wheels, and put it side by side and look at it. Because I'm telling you, if that damn lug pattern is the same, which it is.
It is. We know it is.
It's the same damn wheel. It's just different. I don't know.
We fit it on at the pull apart.
When we
just didn't have lug nuts to see.
When we do the swap to the new wheel, I want to see them. Like I want to come with you because I want to see them 2 wheels side by side.
No, it's crazy because it's a Pontiac G6, and we went to this place, and there's like 4 versions of wheels for the same car at the same year.
And the one we found wasn't even a damn Pontiac wheel. It was a Ford wheel that this person obviously found 4 rims and stuck them on there.
Right.
Which is hilarious because I pulled it off and I'm looking at the back because listen, Shane's got a lot of things that he's good at in this world. The one thing that I got him on is probably the mechanical knowledge or working knowledge of shit, I guess you could say. So I knew that there would probably be a part number on the back of the rim. So I look at the back of the rim and I find the part number, but then next to it says FOMO, which is Ford Motor Company. It's a big F, big M, big C. And I'm like, 'cause that's like anytime you order Ford parts or anything like that, it's FOMO. And I'm like, what? It's a Ford? It's a Ford rim? So they must have put it on there. Like it didn't come on there.
You're definitely the tinkerer of the pair,
which is crazy because that's happened in later life. Like when I was young, my grandpa, I grew up with my grandpa Clell.
Mm-hmm.
I was closer to, for you listeners, Mike. So the actual guy that I didn't have a dad growing up. I met my dad when I was a kid, but didn't really have a relationship with him until later in life. And boy, what a weird one. But
shout out RG.
well, he's dead, so yeah. Shout out up there, or down there, wherever he's at.
For all of his
maybe
faults,
lingering, you know what I mean?
RG was RG. I always had love for RG. And please don't forget what you're about to say, but I just wanted to. Genetics is such a crazy
Son
thing
of a bitch, man.
because you weren't raised by him. I met RG as like an adult. I mean,
barely.
Insane
Yeah.
how close you guys are.
Sense of humor. Like the only thing different is his brain was just a little bit more tainted by methamphetamine.
right. No, you guys, I mean, it's so similar. Just your mannerisms, the way you are, like it's actually crazy.
Well, my mom even said one time when I was, like 2 or 3 years old, she was like, I was watching TV and she was watching me, and I was just like infatuated with the TV, looking, not paying attention. But I had an itch, I guess, on my rib cage, and so I started scratching. And I do it to this day. I scratch like this, like, and sometimes it's weird. I even do it like to like my knee instead of scratching like that. A lot of times I scratch like that. Like I'll use the back of my finger and I'll push. I know it's weird, but
how do you check to see if your fingernails are dirty? Okay, just it's a test. You passed.
What's the fail?
That's the fail. that's the.
Hey.
If you got a little sugar in the thing, that's all.
Anyways, but my mom said that she saw that and she was like, she said it just like made chills go through her body. She was like, oh shit, like it's for sure RG's kid.
Oh no,
because that's what he does too. It's funny. I've witnessed it in my real life. But I forgot what I was talking about. What was I saying before all that? The thing you said not to forget.
You were raised by your
oh yeah.
Papa.
So my grandpa is not my grandpa. He's actually Clell, my actual grandfather, my maternal grandfather. It's his wife, my grandmother's husband, well, ex-husband now. He's dead now, but yeah. It was actually my step grandpa, but that guy was my everything, dude. Like I was there, like I came home to the hospital. We lived in his house with my mom lived with my grandma and him. So he was always my grandpa from the day, I knew it. And hell, I don't even think I knew that he was I don't think my brain ever put it together until I was in my teens, I guess, that he wasn't even my real grandfather, but hell, he was to me, and I would have punched anybody in the mouth if they would have said otherwise. I did, dude. I ghosted my whole, my grandma's family, the Cherry side of the family?
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't talk to my aunt and uncle, LaDonna and Donnie, because they used to, they're just, they're good people, but they just like to talk shit and have fun.
Right.
And as a kid, it just was never well received, because I struggled when they divorced bad. Like when my grandpa and him divorced, when my grandma and grandpa Lehman, when they divorced, dude, I think I was like 12 years old, and I struggled with it, bro. It was a problem. Like I hated my grandma. Really, I did. Like I went through a phase where I didn't want shit to do with her.
No, your papa was
my guy, man.
Dang good.
He was the only positive male in my life, right? And besides that, I mean, he was freaking my ace boon coon, man. Like he was my bestie. Like everything.
No, he was consistent. He was there for you.
Yeah.
He showed up. Like no, he was a damn good person.
He was the only consistent. Like I had my other grandpa, but we always lived far away, and so I was just around Layman. And he was the only dude. Young boys, young men crave positive male role models. Like it's just, even if you like dudes that don't grow up with it, they grow up without a dad. It's just a lot of problems, man. Like I know that women can do a good job and all that, but like,
no,
boys need men in their life.
Well, because they listen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, and I tell people, because I've got stepchildren and we've got a mixed family, and it can get complicated. But you've got to have a good, positive male influence, in which I say you got it. It helps out a whole lot, because from about like I'd say 14 to dang near 22, boys are turning into men, and there's just so many emotions and feelings and hormones that you're going through. Like it's a terrifying time, for a young man, and I would imagine for parents. And I know we gave our parents plenty of heart attacks in those ages. But they don't know, like which I know we got to wrap soon. But did you see the incident that just happened with Quentin Rampage Jackson's son?
Yeah, dude, it's so weird. It's such a weird ordeal, man. It's just a weird ordeal. I don't know. It's weird, man. I don't understand how it happened. Like, I don't understand why did he get so butthurt? Like, wasn't he there at a wrestling event?
So what
he was in the ring when it happened.
Right. Well, it was a planned work in a wrestling match, but it's a very indie scene. So what I've gathered from it, his name is Raja Jackson. He is a professional MMA fighter.
Is he the one that Rampage is always clowning on live streams?
Yeah, he's out there. He's always picking on him and making fun of him. So what happened was earlier in the day, he was invited to this event. Earlier in the day, these wrestlers kind of took it upon themselves to try to make some kind of heat for the event, and the guy that got that got assaulted smashed a beer can over his head. And Raja Jackson
did he not tell that guy that he was going to do it?
No.
Raja?
So he's a professional fighter.
That would have never happened in the WWE side. No, it's more professional. Like, they would have informed him, and
they would have all been aware.
Yeah.
And one point that I saw, remember the world's strongest man, Mark Henry?
Yeah.
So he made a point about it, and he said this clip where he got that beer can smashed on his head, like, he didn't react to it like a wrestler would. He was kind of like, the fuck are you doing? Right? Like, Raja was like, he felt very disrespected. He felt embarrassed. But Mark Henry was like, check it out. You guys are planning your event, and everybody in that picture is drinking alcohol. He's like, everybody there is drinking. It's not a professional setting. This guy is a fighter, and fast forward to later on in the night.
Is Raja fighting?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He's undefeated. He's 4-0
in MMA.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's a legit fighter. Like, he's absolutely legit. And right before the event happened, I guess he smashes the beer. And then Raja gets upset, and then the promoter of the show explains to him what a work is and kind of what the whole kind of deal is. There's a clip that went out right before the assault happened. This other wrestler says, "Hey, dude, this is your opportunity to give him a receipt," which in wrestling terms is like when when you actually hit somebody or check somebody because they did something bad to you. Like Brock Lesnar did it to Braun Strowman, and there's a clip on YouTube where you can see Braun it does something out of line with Brock Lesnar in a WWE match. Brock Lesnar clocks him with a real punch, and that was his receipt. So Raja has no idea about this world. He's a young kid. He's in his early 20s, and this guy tells him "Hey man, this is your chance to get your payback on him." And so the way the work was supposed to happen, he's supposed to go out, slam him, hit him with a couple shots, call it a night. So Raja slams him, on impact, knocks the guy out. He was
really?
Yeah, he was out cold before he ever got hit.
Clip. I need to watch it.
Bro, 22 punches.
Now that's what I saw, bro. He went
hard.
Way hard.
The guy lost.
So this guy's not defending himself at all because he's knocked out.
No.
So he's effectively just
and everybody around is thinking that it's a work too, so nobody's running in to stop it. And then finally another wrestler runs in there, because he
realizes,
dude, almost kills the guy. And now you're in this weird thing of, okay, is this assault? Is it a work? Because the guy, his name is Psycho Sid or Psycho Stu, something like that.
Yeah.
If that guy comes out and says, this was a work, this was supposed to happen, then it all goes away. But if the guy comes out and because I saw Chael Sonnen made this point, he's like, if the guy comes out and presses charges,
he's gonna come out and press charges.
Chael Sonnen was like, this is the death of your wrestling career if you come out, because all these wrestlers portray that they're tough guys, and so if you want to continue being a professional wrestler, if you come out and basically say, I'm going to sue him for damages, he's like, your whole mystique of this persona you're being all goes away.
You want to know what he would do if he was smart? So hear me out. Now, two ways this goes, depending on what's wrong with him, right? If he comes out of this and he's fine, he doesn't have any extremely detrimental long-term damage that's going to prevent him from being a wrestler again, right? If that's the case, like if he's donezo, yeah, bud, you might as well just go ahead and get your paper, you know what I mean? Because you're going to get it. But if he's smart, he'll say, hold on a second, I'm good, you know? I could get some money out of this. Or I could tell Rampage, hey, man, you talk to your boy Dana, get me in the WWE because, you know, there's connections there.
Oh, yeah.
And he could come out on top. Honestly, sheer the visibility of this alone may get him a shot anyway. If he
handles it the right way, because nobody knew this guy existed before this happened. This guy, nobody knew Psycho Stu.
It's a small event. I could see
whatever.
The production or the not production, but the what's the word I'm looking for here? The promotion was a small like backyard wrestling type. I seen the crowd. Like it was. I mean, it wasn't like horribly small, but it was pretty small.
Bro, I used to buy those backyard wrestling VHS tapes just because my mom would get them for me. And
there was boobies.
There was boobies in them, dude.
Yeah.
Like somewhere in the middle, there'd be just a clip of just the boobies.
Boobies getting flashed.
It was great.
I got on game to that late in life, but that would have been a good one because we could have absolutely, like my grandpa or someone would have absolutely bought that for me because, like I loved wrestling at the time anyway, and he would have been none the wiser to the amount of boobies that were in that.
All right, real quick, before we take a step out of here, this has been fun. This was we needed this one.
I'm digging this setup.
No, I love it. Yeah. If you guys have any...
we need us a table.
We need
a little more official table.
Need a table.
And I need me something... I'm going to have an attachment or of some sort that makes me be able to put my iPad here. I feel naked without my iPad. I use my iPad too much.
No, well, we both show up with a lot of knickknacks and gadgets, and
we're gadgeters, man.
If all else fails, I'll get like a food tray. All right, let's hit our music real quick. I've got a fun little cannabis thing to touch on, and then
I've got my fact of the day.
We bring you the OKCTL Hot Box Report. Oh my God, that's the control. Hot Box Report.
Yeah, bud. All right, guys.
Yes.
Out in Hawaii, Hawaiian officials are now offering medical marijuana education classes for doctors. I think this is genius. And the reason I wanted to bring this up, which number one, they've got it's 160,000 patients in Hawaii.
Oh, is it Hawaii Medical, not rec?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a patient medical state, I guess. But we have a little over 300,000, and we're a whole Oklahoma. Hawaii's got over half of what we got on patients on that little series of islands. But one thing that me and you have, we go to the doctor occasionally. There's almost no education on cannabis with actual traditional general practitioner doctors.
It's a hard bridge to gap, bro.
It really is.
Hard gap to bridge.
Something. So they're actually for their general practicing doctors, they're giving actual classes on proper dosage, different things that are infused with cannabis that can be used medicinally. They're actually and this is the first time I've heard of this. Actually you said, bridging the gap from the medical cannabis side to the actual real doctor side. I think this is the first step to something huge. I think this should be, kind of a standard across the country with as many states that are going medical. I think that there needs to be a lot more research done that I don't think is being done. I know when you look at Oklahoma's breakdown of license holders in every field, you've got the patients, dispensaries, growers, processors, laboratories, transporters, and then there's one that's research and development. Right? I'm pretty sure it's worded that way.
It's a research license.
There's, I think, maybe one. Right?
But I almost think it's like not active or something.
I don't think it is either.
Yeah.
Which it kind of blows my mind. Like, I guess there's not a lot of money in it. So, like, what would you?
Well, so as of up until now, and there has been nothing. And I wish Matthew was here, but
I think he just walked in
did he?
or walked around. I saw somebody.
Tell Matthew, "Come here, boy." So I'm gonna get from him, but there has been some sort of communication at the Capitol about education getting ready to play a bigger part in cannabis. Was it just hearsay, or is there something already built in about the education? Like, if you remember, we were potentially looking at hiring somebody at the time, and your thing was the education side of it.
A bill passed that requires all credentialed employees to have continuing education on an annual basis.
Gotcha. So a bill allegedly passed that requires licensed bud tenders to have continuing education on a yearly basis. All credentialed employees.
So that's,
sorry.
I mean, and everybody that works in our industry has to be credentialed, right?
Well, yeah, anybody has to be credentialed. I mean, it's actually crazy the amount of people that have to be credentialed. Like, if you read what OMA's requirements are, like, everybody. Basically, like, even, like, trim crews should be credentialed. Like, nobody that communicates with the patient about it, touches it, or works inside of the building has to be credentialed. Like, it's a thing.
No, I saw, because, since the beginning of this, there's a community called the Hmongs that are, I mean, fantastic at trimming bud. And one of our clients had their OMA inspection within the last month, and they had the crew of Hmongs working there and trimming up their stuff. And the OMA inspector literally had each one of them provide their credential, which I was like, that's perfect. I mean, and the fact that they've maintained that and they're doing that, I'm like, that's genius. And I mean, we are in a medical market. Like, we need educated bud tenders, especially.
Well, brother, this industry would have not been in the shape it's in right now had we had educated from the beginning. Think about, dude, I have listened, and I've said this probably twice on air even, but I have been at Steve's dispensary and heard people come in. Now, granted, it is in Sapulpa, so Creek County does have a lower median income than a lot of counties do.
We love you, Creek County.
We do love you, Creek County. But no, so, and I have heard just come on in, hey, how can I help you today? Yeah, I'm just looking for the highest THC you got.
Uh-huh.
What?
It's a problem.
I mean, dude, they could show them brown-ass, nasty weed, and it could be sitting next to freaking Jubal or Bricks or someone that just is fire, freaking Kind Love, something, like some good flower, and that stuff could test in the 23s. This one tests 31, and they're going to pick the damn brown bud. It blows my mind.
How many times since we've been on the lab side of this have we had a client say, hey, man, my numbers have got to be in the high 20s, 30s. And what's funny is they passed a law a couple years ago, or a rule, that if your flower tests above 30-something%, that it basically almost got to be notified.
Yeah. So if your flower comes here, and this is how the process works. Now, there's until the state lab comes in, they can't actually complete the second half of it. But
right.
So if your flower tests from 30 to something else, 32.4, it has to be retested internally by the lab.
Right.
Okay. If it tests over 32.5, it's supposed to be, you're supposed to notify OMA, you hold it, they come and collect it and test it at their lab, or it was supposed to be they told you what other laboratory to send the sample to have it confirmed.
Right.
That has not happened, so now we just have to notify OMA and do another type of confirmation test on it.
It was hilarious. The stuff that was hitting over that number like almost the day after that rule went into effect, everybody started coming out in the high 20s. Like it was like come on,
real
guys.
quick, just for anybody that may be watching, that if I misspoke on any of those numbers,
Right.
or anything like that, understand, guys, I'm shooting from the hip here. I didn't have the rule in front of me, and I assure you that Cole and Ben and Matthew and Megan and all the smart folks are very versed on what we have to do. That's just what I'm, interpreting as. I feel the need to, every time we talk about this, I feel like I need to disclaimer, hey guys, Jesus Murphy.
We're a couple
I'll tell you
1-2
what.
dumbasses. Do not take compliance advice from us.
No, 'cause if you do, you're a 1-2 dumbass too.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
a 3-4 dumbass, actually.
Not what we do.
Nope.
We are not the smarts. We have smarts that handle that for us.
So real quick, House Bill number 2837 by Burns of the House and Coleman of the Senate is that bill, and it is a I'm not going to read the bill, obviously, but y'all go look it up. It's
2027.
January 1st, 2027 is the effective date, and it talks about how y'all got to be smart and not dumbasses no more. But yeah, it's actually really cool. Each approved applicant shall be issued a credential which shall act as proof, his or her proof. So that's the credential part of it, and then it goes on to talk about the continuing education.
When does
Pretty
that
cool.
start?
January 1st, 2027. Were you not listening? I tell you
I,
what.
I zoned out there. My bad.
Your credential in January of 2027, you must have the education.
So to get your credential in January of 2027, starting January 2027, you must have the education certificate or some sort of certificate, something to that effect.
Gotcha.
So I assure you, do we know the requirements on who can hand them out yet? So I would like to think that would be a really good idea for the only people that could give that certificate would be to have somebody that has a researcher's license. However, that probably won't be the case. But I assure you, as long as OKCTL is around, which I don't think that's going to be questioned. We've made it through the worst part.
We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere. Sorry for the haters. But I assure you that we will either be somebody that can, if able, or we will work very closely with somebody that does that to ensure that people are getting a good old OKCTL education.
Yeah, no, we absolutely, we want everybody to be educated because, that just helps our clients. It helps you guys on the patient side of it. And also for state question 837, the adult consumption constitutional right cannabis bill, we do have those signature sheets at OKCTL. If you do walk into our lobby and you are a registered voter, please come by and see us.
Matter of fact, we actually want to say, go make sure your dumb ass is registered, and then stroll your happy ass down to 918 Prince or Neat Media House or OKCTL.
Boom.
Choose quality. Choose OKCTL.
That boy good.
Ask for Brandon Fountain, not Shane Davis. It's so funny just because we're so we have such a healthy, we like to compete. I just want everybody to know, me and Shane don't, if you choose to work with Shane, it's not affected by his pay is not affected negatively or positively. Our pay is based on a salary and then an overall thing. So
we work.
Doesn't matter who you work with.
Mm-hmm. No, so we have,
but we still like to compete.
Clients that try to they do the mommy daddy thing with us.
Absolutely, they do.
But we are a team. We work
Shane's
together.
mommy. Sorry.
But that's all I got, doggy.
All right. Well, you ready?
Yeah, hit me with it.
I'm gonna hit you with it, dude. Never mind. About to say.
Easy, boy.
Okay. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Jono, are you ready? He's like, I'm ready to go home.
Yeah. He's over there sleeping.
We said we were gonna be done at 6. We lied.
We didn't plug our AC in.
We didn't. I know. I've been hot this whole time too. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
I looked at it 2 times. I'm gonna turn that on. Okay, here we go. In contrast to Bill Clinton, what U.S. president, though still a senator at the time, candidly said in 2006 of his prior cannabis use, "Yes, I inhaled frequently. That was the point."
Ooh, I'm gonna say. Hold on. You said this person was a president.
In contrast to Bill Clinton, what U.S. president, though still a senator at the time, candidly said in 2006 of his prior cannabis use, "Yes, I inhaled frequently. That was the point."
That'd be George W. Bush.
That'd be incorrect, sir.
What?
That'd be Barack Obama.
Oh no
It's hilarious.
way.
I'm gonna give you another one though, 'cause that was a good one.
Baraka, baby.
Ooh, this is a good one because it's outside of the country a little bit, so I don't, it's gonna be tough. What Canadian cannabis brand, which operates out of a former chocolate factory, has a punny name that can also mean a fabric from which sport coats are made?
That's a tough one. Would I know this?
No.
Okay.
After I was reading it, I realized that.
Yeah.
But the answer is tweed.
Yeah, I never got that.
Okay, so I'm going to hit you with one more and then we're done. Just because, I like these. Okay. This is an easy one. You better get this. The fruity title of what 2008 comedy film? I'm not even going to say the actors because it says the actors, but I'm not going to give you the actors because then it's dead giveaway. So the fruity title of what 2008
Pineapple
comedy?
Express.
Damn it, you're good. the whole one was film starring James Franco and Seth Rogen refers to a strain of cannabis. That was good. Good. That was good right there, boy.
Dude, I'm a movie guy.
Hold on.
That movie trivia.
All right, last one. I got to give you one more. I got to get you this one.
All right.
In 2024, the open sale of cannabis was ended in a collaboration between police and residents in Christiania, an infamous free town and commune in what European capital city? I'm going to hit you with that one more time. In 2024, the open sale of cannabis was ended in a collaboration between police and residents in Christiania. It's like Christina, but it's like Christ, Iania, Christiania. An infamous free town and commune in what European capital city?
I'm going to say Italy.
Okay, you're wrong. I'm going to give you one hint.
Spain?
It is a famous tobacco brand as well.
What is Marlboro?
Copenhagen.
Yeah. Okay, I could have got
I threw you off when I said tobacco because you went cigarette.
My brain went. I was like, camel. Yeah, that's a good one. I could
Well,
got that.
do we have anything else? So we have the sheets. Is there anything 837 news we need to get out there? I don't think so. I just want to say, guys, if you see Jed or anybody that works with Orca, shake their hand, pat them on the back, buy them lunch, do something, because they're working their ass off right now to make this happen.
So hard.
And nobody really dude, he's got a full team that is delivering these, keeping track of where they're at, collecting them, educating people on what the requirements are to sign, and they're doing a good job, dude. I really think that people just don't understand how much work he's put in, and it's been a lot. So thank you, Jed. I mean that wholeheartedly. Thank you. You're a good dude, and we love you, and the cannabis industry owes it to you, brother.
Well, and today, actually, real quick, I know we're leaving. I was at a dispensary out in Norman. They had the sign-up sheets there, and I was talking to the bud tenders there. They had some questions on it. I shared our episode with Jed Green on 837. So jump on Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. The title of the episode is 837 and some other words. It very much so breaks down what this bill is for the layman like ourselves. So check that episode out. If you guys have any questions, you can use it as some educational tools for your bud tenders. Check out the Controlled Burn.
But other than that, I am Brandon Fountain,
And I'm Shane Davis.
and we are the Controlled Burn.
Boom.
We out of here. Bye.